Hey, today's movie is about how to use Google Spreadsheets as a quick and dirty database. The first thing we are going to do is go into our Canvas site and go into Files, and then there's a folder in Files called Google Spreadsheet Hack. And we're going to go in there and you're going to download both of those files. I've already done so, so I won't do so again, but we're going to download them and then get them loaded up in our favorite text editor. I'm using TextMate here. When we're done with that, we are going to go into Google Drive or Google Docs and create a new spreadsheet. And I am going to, this usually takes a second to get loaded here, I am going to give this a name, Students, because you can't publish to the web without a name. And I'm going to create 3 columns, first name, last name, and email. And I have some of you in the clipboard, so I'm just going to paste to fill that in. Don't worry, I will delete this off the internet when we're done with this demo. And then I'm going to go into the File menu and scroll down to Publish to the Web. And I want to do the entire document as a web page and publish it. Are you sure? Yes, I am. And then it shows us a URL, which is the location of this document. So I'm just going to Command-C, copy that URL. And now we're going to go over to our TextMate. I'm going to paste that URL, and I'm going to delete all of it except for that key in between those 2 slashes. And that is going to go in where it said key in that text. Now I'm going to save that and now pop over to the Finder to where this document is and load it into my browser, and boom, there is the data. So I'm doing 2 things. I'm creating a table. You all know how to create tables. And then I'm also showing you this is the raw data that came over, which looks really messy, but that's the joy of algorithms. We can parse through it. And let's look at that code really quickly. So this is the function I called. Get Google data for key, and you pass it a key. The other thing that it has in here is it has a callback function. Right there, callback function, and it's that string. And that's just the name of the function that's going to get called when Google comes back. So if we scroll down, sure enough, here is that function. JSON returned, and it defines a function, and it says console log, so it prints it out to the log as well. And then it also prints it to the document, and then it calls build table from JSON. And this is the code that builds that table. And in our next video, we will talk about exactly how that works.